On today's Finding Equalman show, we're going to go over the 6 words you should never use on stage, and more importantly, you should never use in life. Hey, it's #1 best-selling author and motivational speaker, Erik Qualman, or most of you know me as Equalman. Today I want to talk about 6 words you should never use on stage, but more importantly, these words you should eliminate from your vocabulary altogether. And we're going to start with the obvious one, Now, I was in Toastmasters growing up, which Toastmasters is for speakers or people that are learning to speak better. So anyone out there want to become a better public speaker, join your local Toastmasters club, but they actually have a person in the meetings. When the speaker is up there, they'll actually track the amount of times that you say, Now for me, I've been speaking in 47 countries, I've reached 25 million people this decade. I still have a list on my phone of these words before I go on stage because I still say them. So it takes a lot of practice to eliminate these from your vocabulary. Now here's the second word you should eliminate, and it's pretty new. I'd say it came in the lexicon about 10 years ago. And it's right? Are you feeling me? Right? And so I catch myself saying this more and more because it's out there, people are saying it, but you should never do that. You should never say that word, but more importantly, when you're speaking either one-to-one or especially on stage, you should never end your sentence like it's a question. Are you going to the beach today? Or right? So end it solid, that end sentence, and never say right. The third word is my pet peeve word. It's the word like. People are overusing the word like unless you want to sound like a California Valley girl, like I went to the restaurant today and like it was near my house and like I had this to eat. Don't do it. Stop the madness. I have 2 beautiful daughters and every other word out of their mouth is like. And I always say, they think that it's crazy. Stop saying like, I'm going to say it on stage. And I have found myself saying it on stage. That's why I have the note card. That's why I have it in my phone. Don't say the word like on stage and don't use it in life where it doesn't belong. The next 2 are silent killers. They're the equivalent of an They're filler words. It's basically and literally. So remove those. You don't want to say basically what I'm telling you or literally what I'm saying. There's no need for it. So eliminate that from your presence on stage. It'll give you more credibility and more stage presence. And also, if you do that on stage, then you should do it in life. Honestly, this last word's not that big a deal to me because honestly, I don't think it's a big deal. And if you're perceptive, the word is honestly. A lot of pros say don't use the word honestly because what it conveys to the audience is, what? Have you been lying to me this whole time? So remember, the next time you're on stage, avoid these 6 words and you'll be well on your way to success. That's all for today's Finding Equalman show. So if you find yourself on stage or on the stage of life, avoid those 6 deadly words. Hey, it's Equalman. Da, 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 da. Hey, it's #1 best-selling author. 6 words you should eliminate from when you're on stage, but more importantly, eliminate from your life. Like that? Yeah. In my house of 4, it's me plus 3 girls, and every word out of their mouths is like. I'm actually living with 3 beautiful young women in my house. That sounds terrible.
You're doing so good.
In my house of 4, it's me and 3 girls.
There you go.
So the third word, okay. Plus 3 beautiful girls. I can't use the word beautiful, it's just 3 girls. 3 young women, 3 young girls. Honestly, the last word, if you're smart in perspective, honestly, this last word is not that big of deal. And unless you're dumb like me and can't get the thing right, avoid those 7. It's 6. It's 6.